Good morning, my neighbors. Happy New Year. Happy 2020. Yeah, it's like the 14th. 2 weeks in. Yeah, man. First video of 2020. How you guys doing? Yeah, it's not a happy one. It's not a happy one. Is it an indictment? I need to look up the definition of that word. Indictment. I wanted to pronounce the C in it. I feel like indictment. Anyway, on Christians, there's a behavior that I saw that I really didn't like. And I was like, and it's almost like it's going unnoticed. It's continuing unnoticed. The thing that Christians are doing. That hour, it's not cool. Hey. Yeah, ne? You know, Christians have a fine way, a very fine way, of making people who believe in other things feel inferior or feel like trash. Christians have a fine way of talking trash about people who believe differently than them. Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool. Actually, it's making me realize, so you Christians, you think just because you stood in front at church and you prayed after the pastor, and he told you now you're born again, you think now you're tight with Jesus and you can talk against anybody else who's not with Jesus. You think you are with Jesus just because of that little thing. You know, to an extent where like Christians even think it's okay to be laughing at people who even believe a lie. Actually, what caused this, ne, is the universe. People, some people refer to God as the universe. I used to feel some type of way about it because I didn't know better. You know what I mean? Now I know better, and I realize now. I'm realizing the reason why some people don't want to call God God is because the name God feels like it belongs to religion. And if you look at what religion has done as far as God is concerned, religion has really perverted love. You know what I mean? And when I say religion, I mean people who organize themselves and say, we are at a church and we are doing this thing for God together as a group. There's a lot of mistakes that happen in there. And people are still just plowing forward. No one is even trying to fix those mistakes. Yeah, Christians, you gotta do better. In fact, a lot of you guys have to wake up. You are really not doing anything. You're playing games. A lot of people are living a Christian life and they're suffering because they're in fact not living the Christian life. They're only claiming and hoping things are gonna be good, but their behaviors do not reflect a Christian life. People say, hey, I respect the name of Jesus. Do you know what the name of Jesus is? They don't know. You Christians don't know. You think in the name of Jesus means calling the name and saying, I'm down with the name of Jesus. Remember when Peter and who was it? After Jesus was dead. After Jesus was crucified, right? When they were leaving the temple. And then there was the beggar, at the thingy. At the whatever. Yeah, at the gate. And so when he saw them approaching, he was like, I need some alms. He started to beg. And then Peter said, silver and gold have I not, but what I have, I give unto you. And then he says, in the name of Jesus, get up and walk. And the man walked. Analyze what Peter said and think about it. Peter said, I have no silver and gold on me, but what I have, which is the name of Jesus, I give unto you. And then he says, in the name of Jesus, get up and walk. And then the man walks. A Christian can go today and try to say exactly what Peter said. And then get up and walk. And the person won't walk. the person won't walk. What does it mean? It means Peter actually has the name of Jesus to give away. This Christian who it works sometimes or sometimes it doesn't work, do they really have the name to give away? How come when they try to give it away, it doesn't work? You know what I mean? Listen to what the name of Jesus is. The name of Jesus is his nature. It's his behavior. It's how he does things, how he treats people. That's the name of Jesus. When you do things in the name of Jesus, it means you're behaving like Jesus. When Jesus says, if you do stuff in my name, whatever you ask, I will do for you. He's basically saying, if you behave like me, anything you want will be done. That's what he's saying. Christians think, because I've read a couple of verses, now I know who Jesus is. He died on the cross and all that stuff. In the name of Jesus. You think, but that same person's got some bad attitude, bad temperament. They can barely even control their emotions. Christians, you don't know what it takes. Yeah, you Christians, you don't know what it means to be a Christian. Yeah, in fact, today, I'm going in. I don't care what you think. You Christians don't know what it means to be a Christian. A lot of you can't even control your emotions. You cannot control your emotions. And you think you and Jesus are tight. It's because you guys are emotional and you think Jesus is emotional too. You think Jesus is just going to be like, Shem, cause, come. There's actual work to be done. There's actual understanding that you have to acquire. Some of you are waiting for the kingdom to come from the clouds. You're waiting for Jesus to come in the clouds. You don't even know that heaven is now. You don't even know that heaven began 2,000 years ago. You don't even know that heaven has been. You know what I mean? You're waiting for the awards, You feel like Jesus is going to come and say, yeah, these ones are mine. He's been doing it. He's actually selecting. He's picking the sheep from the goats right now as we speak. People have come, experienced heaven and gone. Others are in it now. I'm in it too. And when I say I'm in it, you see, I've been calling out Christians and saying what they're doing. It's because I know I haven't been behaving like that. And I don't care if I'm coming across as, proud or whatever. It is what it is. I'm just saying it how it is. And I'm really just fed up. You Christians, you call yourselves Christians, you claim you love Jesus, but you really don't know Jesus. Yeah. When we look at your behaviors, we can't even recognize Jesus. The only thing we know that tells us that you're a Christian is your lips, is what I'm saying. Some of you Christians, actually most of you guys. And on that regard, Ibile, a lot of people who have never even said the name of Jesus are the real Christians. A lot of people who call God the universe are the real Christians. You guys are something else. You're still trying to follow the rules like Moses. You know what's funny? Christians today claim they're no longer walking in the law. But if you look at what Christianity is today, they've really just remixed the law and created their own little rules that they follow in churches. And now it's like if you don't follow those rules, now you're a heretic. You don't know the truth. But they're doing nonsense. It's nonsense. That's what it is. It's nonsense. You guys need to do better. Do better.